Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. The picture, of course, is of Asheesh Birla. He works for Ripple. He gave an exclusive interview to PC Magazine, and they asked him a lot of good questions. First, in regards to the market situation, he said, "This is my third crash, and I'm not fazed by it at all. The crash can take out all the folks who are not focused on solving real problems and real use cases." Hear, hear. And for cross-border remittances, there is a lot of trust put in these three banks, Citibank, JP Morgan, and HSBC. They control most of the cross-border flow, and basically they can charge whatever fees they want. And then the expense just seems to go up and up, so his customers tell him. And they pay an arm and a leg for what takes days. So they are very happy to have XRapid as a solution. 80%, according to Asheesh, of all trading volume in crypto is coming out of Asia. And the cash to digital is happening so quick, it's changing right before our eyes. The next big thing is going to be pushing farther into countries that really matter, like India, for example. People will access their bank accounts primarily with their phones. And he sees that a lot of companies will be building apps on top of XRP. So it's a good article. I'll put the link in the comment section below. And this was a surprise. So let me bring myself down here a little bit. ConsenSys confirms that they are going to lay off, about 13% of their staff. They have a hub, a major hub in Brooklyn, and some outposts spanning all over the globe. More than 50 ventures currently exist built on Ethereum under the ConsenSys umbrella. So the surprising thing is their annual burn rate is $100 million US. I just was like, wow. So the poor people who are losing their position, they were sent an email. Just unbelievable that you would send out 1,200 emails letting them know that they are going to lose their job. So I don't know. Brad Garlinghouse chimed in. This is what he said. Interesting read about the strategy. Let me see here. Shift underway at ConsenSys. 2019 is about cutting back on almost 50 spokes of the company to try to find a lane to stick to. So I think this comment's not surprising. When you spread yourself too thin and you don't have that focus, you're just not really getting anything done. And Justin, boy, he was on it so fast. So Tron is going to create a fund. And the headline here, Tron readies fund to rescue EOS and Ethereum as ConsenSys lays off staff. So he announced that this fund will be unveiled to rescue the developers if they come over to migrate on the Tron platform. So if you bring your DApp to Tron, there's a dedicated fund for you. Wow. I'm just telling you, he knows how to grow his business. So I think this is going to be very big for him. We take a look at somebody who made an announcement yesterday that they're moving over. This is BitGuild. They are a blockchain gaming platform. And they said Bitisans and the world of Bitropolis, they're moving to a new home on the Tron network. So I think Tron is going to really take this situation and benefit greatly. All right, here is an article that came out today. New report claims that Wall Street is manipulating the crypto markets to buy cheap crypto assets. Well, we have seen stories like this over the course of the year, but this one comes from a new report that is from, Teeka Tiwari. He is the person behind the Palm Beach Confidential, and that is some data that you can buy that comes into your email box. Actually, it's very interesting. If you want to start with his lowest price research. You can get the Palm Beach letter. It comes every first Thursday of the month. There's a subscription of $199, and they talk about speculations in crypto, gold, and tax liens that you might look at for your benefit. But if you really want to go deep, you get into what's called the Palm Beach Confidential. It costs $5,000, and you're going to look at more of an analysis within the crypto market, and primarily market caps under 1 billion. And then he's got other newsletters that you can subscribe to: the Trader, the Alpha Edge, the Income for Life, the Cash Flow. They are $3,000. If you get all of his his letters delivered to your email box, it's going to cost you somewhere around $17,000. He has 100,000 subscribers, though, for his Palm Beach letter. So he's doing very, very well with this business model. Yeah, I don't know. I actually, you can find some examples of the Palm Beach letter online, but I don't know anyone personally who is subscribed. And then according to his new report, he really does cite this conversation here that took place. It's on YouTube. It was uploaded actually very recent. So many people have watched it. Just since the 29th of November, there are 34,000 people who have watched it. He does it with Glenn Beck, and they talk about how these people like Jamie Dimon and George Soros and Goldman Sachs have made these statements to bring the price lower. So I don't know. Do you think it's real? Do you think it's a conspiracy? You see the video and you can decide for yourself. They believe that the plan is underway and has been underway all of 2018, and it came to fruition with this latest crash. So they are just building the market to a point where they all of those who missed the last bull run, according to this video, they are driving the price down so that they can have a second shot at it. So I don't know if they really can manipulate the market like he says they can, and they did it so that they can get all back in on a low price, and they're going to run it back up again. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. And talking about manipulation, this is Representative SOTO, and members introduce a bipartisan bill at preventing virtual currency price manipulation. So there is the Congressman Darren Soto. He's a Democrat out of Florida, along with Ted Budd. He's a Republican out of North Carolina. And it's got two pieces of legislation. There are links that can take you to the actual bill, one for the House and one for Congress. You can read it. It's kind of interesting. They're short. They're only 3 and 4 pages long. But it is to help protect the consumers from price manipulation. So virtual currencies and the underlying blockchain technology has a profound potential to be a driver of economic growth. That's why we must ensure that the United States is at the forefront of protecting consumers and the financial well-being of the virtual currency investors. I don't know. I understand this is great. I think it's good. But however, the United States alone can't regulate the rest of the world. So I would like to have someone explain to me that even if these bills pass, how are you going to handle the Chinese miners who are shorting right now, and all of the advanced software tools that are available out there, like the bots and the algorithmic high-fee trading, smart learning software tools. I mean, there is so much spoofing and wash trading and slippage done with those tools that I don't know how you can do it. And the bots now have become open source, or you can subscribe to companies who will get you into like 500 positions for $99. I just don't really get it. I mean, I get it, but I don't know if they really think that legislation is going to change the whole world. All right, so 10 countries, the most propitious, wow, I had to look that word up. It means inclined to be successful. Propitious for cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. Well, Japan rated number 1, primarily because we have a lot of businesses that accept crypto, of course, and 40% of all the mining has a relationship or an association to yen. So there's a lot of Japanese influence in the mining. We have probably the clearest regulatory framework of all the countries. Switzerland came in number 2, followed by Estonia, then Malta, Singapore, Hong Kong, Gibraltar, Slovenia, Bermuda Islands, which basically because they don't have any regulation at all, and Dubai. So yeah, that's, I guess, my point. So if they pass that legislation in the United States, okay, I'll leave it at that. And oh, wow, this is a sad story. So Japan has stopped supporting the pager service. Oh, I'm so sad. It's the end of the pager in Japan. The last provider, Tokyo Telemessage, is going to stop its service in September of 2019. They only have 1,500 users left, and the hardware isn't even made. It hasn't been made for 20 years. So what is called in Japan a pocket bell, pokeberu, the pocket bell is going to be part of history. I'm a little sad to see that. Okay, everybody, we are jumping to the fluff, and we are going to go from high tech to something that is old tech, but still very much loved here. And that is the letter. So in Japan, letters are still a big, popular part of the culture. I think the Japanese have really a love affair with their language. Young college students still handwrite their resumes, if you can believe that. Calligraphy is thought to reflect your personality, and everybody at some time in their life has experienced doing calligraphy. Projects are often handwritten. Even some official documents are handwritten in Japan. And of course, we have Nengajo, which is the New Year's card. It's very popular to make those and have your handwritten messages. And also people, let me show you here. This is actually the Japan Post. Every year they have a letter writing contest, mostly for graders, but not always. And these are some of the examples. Many of them have beautiful artwork or drawings on them as well. It's fun. And then they pick the winners and they give out national recognition as to like a gold, silver, and bronze winners based on age. So it's kind of fun. And then another very, very important part of the culture are the handwritten notes that get faxed into TV stations during disasters. And these disasters could be, this one actually is from the March 11, 2011 tsunami. And people will handwrite their wish for the people who are enduring the disaster, and they fax them into the TV stations, by which they are read on the air and also posted and shown. And I must share this with you. This is my favorite television program, and it is called Kokoro Tabi. Tabi means journey, Kokoro means heart. So it's like the journey of the heart of the journey. I don't know. But Kokoro Tabi is a TV program where this particular gentleman, who is 69 years old, Shohei Morino, he was very popular as a young man. He played in a lot of dramas, but now he bicycles all over the country and reads letters that people share with him to tell them of their secret spot. And so I found on YouTube there are lots of the programs that have been captured, and you can see. Now, you don't have to understand Japanese, because the way the format is really visual. So you can see that he bicycles through, he then gets the instructions as to where to go, and he sits down in the exact spot that he's told, and then the person writes a letter to tell them, or to explain to him why it's so special and what it means to them. And so it's really a touching television program. And I think that if you want to see some parts of Japan that you normally would not see, this is a great opportunity, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it, even if you don't understand what they're saying. So I will put the Kokoro Tabi in the comment section down below, and then you can copy and paste it into YouTube, and you can watch those programs yourself. Okay, everybody, that's all I have for you today. Take care. Yeah, there he is reading the letter. He's so cool, too. He's really a cool guy. So anyway, I hope that you try some of the program and take a look, because it's everybody's, it's all the locals that write him and tell him about their special secret spot. Okay. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.